what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to episode 83 of the Top 10 Sports Card Polls of the Week. Thank you for joining me this morning. It was a huge week in sports last week. We had LeBron James break the NBA scoring record. We had my boy Ricky Fowler hit a hole-in-one in the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And we had the Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and all of their fans. I know there's a lot of you out there. It was also a crazy week in sports cards. It looked like there was a huge turnout at the Burbank Card Show, which is awesome. If you went there, hopefully you had a great experience, and hopefully you took advantage of PSA's on-site grading. Speaking of which, the Top 10 Sports Card Polls of the Week is sponsored by PSA, and I'm here to remind you of the 3 separate grading specials that they have going on through the month of February, which are exclusive to PSA Collector Club members. These include the $15 per card vintage grading special for all cards from 1989 and earlier, the $15 per card TCG and non-sports grading special, and the Super Express special with a big discount on one of PSA's fastest service levels that is perfect for the biggest hits out there, such as the ones we feature here every week. The links are in the description below, but visit psacard.com/join to become a Collectors Club member and psacard.com/specials for full details on these 3 grading specials. It took a poll of $3,200 to crack the top 10 this week, but I have 4 honorable mentions for you this week. Let's get into it. Our first honorable mention and our only real big retail poll this week comes from Barbell Breaks here on YouTube, and they were opening 2017 Donruss Optic football, and this was a mega box. Check this out.
All right, this could be our last one. Oh, it is a Mahomes! A-Rod! Yes, we got one!
Oh my goodness!
And it's the red and yellow, dude.
Yes, dude.
So sick.
Oh,
We got her. Flux of the night candidate.
This is the Patrick Mahomes rated rookie red and yellow, and this is a $600 card based on recent sales. Given the Super Bowl hype is over, and I don't see a need to quickly sell this one, however. It looks to be in very good condition and nicely centered, at least from here. So this would be a really good candidate to send to PSA. 2 PSA 10s sold last week for about $2,100, which is a great return for the $150 PSA grading fee versus selling this raw now. Our second honorable mention comes from Tulling Cards here on YouTube, and they were opening 2021-22 Panini Mosaic Choice Basketball.
对啊，这谁？这个桶！这个桶！不会吧？轮到我们了吗？哇！爆炸的 ！K 卡得很！哎 ，If Sports, IF Sports put us on the top of the week. Well, honorable mention. Woo! Zoe and Kai, say hello to Eve Sports.
Hi. Hi.
Hello from Taipei.
I mean, how could I not put this on? That was pretty genuine there. This is the Cade Cunningham Black Gold Rookie Auto, number 4 out of 8. I am guessing that this is a $1,000 card. This card was pulled by Zoe with her brother Kai right next to her. Needless to say, Dad was pretty happy too. And hello back at you, Zoe and Kai. Our third honorable mention comes from KK Sports Cards, who break over on Whatnot, and they were opening 2022 Topps Chrome. This was a logo fractor box.
Holy my pants are off. My pants are off! Michael!
This is the Wander Franco Rose Gold Rookie 1 of 1, an absolutely beautiful card, and I have this at $2,250, as that is what this card sold for on Friday. The owner of this card wasted no time in selling it. What a sick pull. And our final honorable mention for this week comes from Windy City Polars, who break over on Facebook and were opening 2021-22 Mosaic Basketball. This is the Josh Giddey Black Rookie Auto 1 of 1, and I'm estimating that this is a $3,000 card. His gold out of 10 sold on the 1st of February for $614 on eBay. I'm guessing this will be about 5 times that sale, but that will do it for our honorable mentions. Let's see what polls made the top 10 list this week. At number 10, we are with Soccer Breakers FC here on YouTube, and they were opening 2022-23 Futura Unique World Soccer.
We got the gold. Goal! Golazo, golazo, golazo! What did I tell you guys? How about a 1-of-1 patch? Pele going to John. Piece of a Brazil away jersey from the 1960s, which he wore in an international match.
This is the Pele 1-of-1 24-karat gold plate memorabilia card, and I have this at $3,200, which is what a similar Pele from this product sold for last week. Pretty incredible design here, and I love that they tell you a little bit about where these jersey pieces came from. That is pretty cool, if you ask me. At number 9, we are with Blowout Cards here on YouTube, and they were opening 2021-22 Topps Pearl UEFA Champions League Soccer.
Rookie. And I don't know if anybody's ever been so happy to do a final box. This is why you don't leave boxes around. This is the hit of the week so far. Number 2 of 10. Autograph. Lionel Messi. Let's go, man. Awesome pull right there.
This is the Lionel Messi Pearl Auto Red number 2 out of 10, and I have this at $3,500. The gold 1-of-1 sold 3 different times on eBay recently. I assume the first 2 sales went unpaid or were canceled, but luckily for the seller, the last sale was the highest, assuming, again, that it was paid for. But you rarely ever see that happen, but this is a pretty sick card right here. At number 8, we are with Bulldog Sports Cards here on YouTube, and they were opening 2022 Mosaic Football.
Ojabo, Rashad White, Donovan McNabb. Oh! No way! Boom! Woo! Oh my goodness!
This is the Brock Purdy Black Rookie 1-of-1. I am estimating that this is a $5,000 card, and that is based on $1,200 sales of his black gold out of 8 and gold out of 10 just last week. Purdy is still the most valuable rookie in this class, and he isn't in most products, but I've noticed about a 50% drop in his value since his unfortunate injury, which led to the 49ers being eliminated from the playoffs. It's going to be interesting to see when the owner of this card decides to sell. At number 7, we are with Hitman Rips here on YouTube, and he was opening 2021-22 Prism Basketball.
You guys ready? How about we make If Sports Top 10 this week? We've been off that for a while. I think we need to change it up. If Sports Top 10. Here we go. Wow. That's pretty nice. I think that'll get us a spot. Pretty sure that'll get us a spot.
This is the Cade Cunningham Black Gold Rookie number 2 out of 5, which is jersey number. I also have this one at $5,000, and I gotta tell you, Hitman does go in streaks, so I have a feeling now is a pretty good time to be buying into his breaks. I also saw that Jeff, the person who hit this card, posted in the comments that he plans listing this on eBay as soon as he receives it. So if you're a buyer, keep a lookout for this one. At number 6, we are with Hobby Legends here on YouTube, and they were opening 2022 Topps Chrome Update Sapphire Baseball.
It could be Seattle. Oh, I think we got an autograph. Ooh, get ready. Calm down. We talked about this in therapy. Boom! Oh, my eyeballs are dancing with joy. That's a beauty. Hot dog. We knew we had something coming. That is a monster. Don't go to therapy. I'm just kidding. Wow. I'll just shut up. Let the card speak for itself.
This is the Julio Rodriguez rookie auto purple numbered 7 out of 10, and I have this at $8,800. Real Breaks Live hit the 8 out of 10 2 weeks ago, and at the time I said it was an $8,800 card. I'm holding at that price as none have sold since then, but in addition to the 10 out of 10 that has been sitting on eBay for the last few weeks, the 3 out of 10 has surfaced as a PSA 10 with a list price of $45,000 or best offer. At number 5, we are with Beijing Love Cards, who are opening 2021-22 Immaculate Basketball.
是的，有人看到了，来 logo 版字母哥，我靠，雄鹿队，字母哥75周年 logo 版，我操，恭喜雄鹿队！
This is the Giannis Antetokounmpo Logo Man 1 of 1. I am estimating that this is a $15,000 card, which is kind of a guess. This Giannis sold last fall for $33,000 at Golden Auction, and a similar Dirk to the one you just saw pulled sold for just under $10,000 last summer. But this is a sick-looking card here, and we have one more amazing pull coming from these guys shortly. At number 4, we are with Lil Pole Man, who is breaking on the account Cardboard 47 on Whatnot, and this is from 2021-22 Prism Basketball, and this is a white sparkle pack.
It's the right colors, chat. Look, that's all I've seen. Oh my God, chat. Jalen Green! What? What? Oh my God!
This is the Jalen Green White Sparkle Auto 1 of 1, and I am guessing that this is a $17,500 card. Lil Pole Man pulled the Cade Cunningham last week, which I estimated to be a $17,000 card. These two sell for just about the same, but typically Jalen Green is a hair more valuable than Cade. Regardless, this is a beautiful card. At number 3, we are back with Beijing Love Cards, and they are opening 2013-2014 Court Kings Basketball.
科比，
签字吗？
科比签字，万福，万福，万福，科比的万福，1314油画。
This is the Kobe Bryant Auto Platinum 1 of 1, and I'm estimating that this is a $20,000 card. I'm still in shock that this 10-year-old on-card Kobe Auto 1 of 1 was just pulled last week by this Chinese breaker. His Court King autos out of 49 sell for about $4,000, so I'm about 5x those sales. At number 2, we are with Catch Sports Cards, who is another Chinese breaker, and they were opening 2021-22 Immaculate Basketball.
Oh!
What the f?
不是太突然了，我操！我他妈，我
We did it!
This is the Jalen Green Logo Man Auto 1 of 1, and I'm estimating that this is a $23,000 card. I know. It doesn't feel right that this Jalen Green is worth more than one of the game's greatest players, and maybe I'm wrong. But these guys just pulled the Steph Curry, Luka Doncic Logo Man out of this product last week. Needless to say, Immaculate has been kind to these guys. But we have one pull better than this week. It is absolutely incredible. You guys are going to enjoy this one. Check this out. At number 1 this week, we are with Skybox Breaks, who break over on the Loop app, and they were opening 2022 Flawless Baseball. Check this out.
Let's do the right one first. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. 1 of 1. Babe Ruth. Holy shit. 1 of 1. Babe Ruth auto.
This is the Babe Ruth Flawless Material Cuts 1 of 1. I am estimating that this is a $25,000 card. which would fall in between what this Topps Luminaries cut auto and the $35,000 that Backyard Breaks paid for the Topps Triple Threads Babe Ruth cut auto after pulling the card for a customer. Yes, this is flawless, and it is one of the highest end products available, but it is also unlicensed when it comes to baseball. What is especially cool about this cut is that it is dated 1920. That is the year that he was traded from Boston to the Yankees as a 25-year-old and was just starting to make a name for himself in baseball. Pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Congratulations to Skybox Breaks on pulling this absolutely phenomenal piece of baseball history and for taking down the top spot in this week's Top 10 Sports Card Polls of the Week. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. A huge thank you to everyone who submitted cards this week, whether or not they actually made the list. If you see something pulled over the course of the next week that you feel should be on the next Top 10, please check the description box below for instructions on how to submit those. Massive thank you to the IF fam for joining the membership program here on YouTube. And thank you to PSA for being a sponsor of this series. I can't wait to see what you guys pull over the course of the next week. And good luck ripping. We'll see you next week. Until then, be smart, be safe, and be humble. Ian out.